Okay. Talk to me, man.
Okay. So this particular series that I'm doing is called The Sleep Without, and it's based on Francisco Goya's Caprichos, only the etchings. But what I'm doing here is that I'm putting my own spin. I'm putting myself as the subject. If you see in this particular photograph, all the other guys, the five of them, is myself. And then I only use myself and my wife for this particular series. You know.
Okay. This is your wife?
This is my wife, and you know she's also an artist, and she's my muse. The way that I do this, the process is very complicated. I take multiple photographs. You know, I shoot for an entire day. I shoot it individually, and then after that, I compose. I appropriate, mask, paste, cut, whatever in the computer to get to these compositions. Now, my process is not easy. It takes me about a month to do one of this. Sometimes I don't like the composition at the end, and I had to go back and mask it again, singly.
What does that mean exactly, mask?
To mask in Photoshop, to cut around every figure, to be able to just get to this point, to the point that you really don't see whether it's one single photograph or it's a group photograph. But this is only myself.
But some
people cannot tell.
You mask them and then put them together?
I put them together individually.
Wow.
And then I take out the background.
Because that looks like everybody's there together.
Exactly. So this process is not easy, but the process I enjoyed immensely. You know, that's part of the game. Right. And I take the time to make sure that whenever I bring one photo and the other overlapping, layering on top of the other, I make sure that everything from color correction, everything is totally right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I try to incorporate my background. You know, I'm from South America, so I'm from Ecuador, and I tried. My heritage is half Indian and half Spanish, so I try to incorporate that into the piece.
Okay.
In a subtle way, like for example, the tunic in the shorts.
Uh-huh.
The tunic is an Inca tunic from the 15th century that I bought, and then we made it into a garment.
Okay.
The little sock suspender that my grandfather used to wear.
Oh.
You know, little subtle things. In the hat, I have a tunic also. The mask. This is very South America.
This is some scary masks.
Yes, well, the mask, you know, those were bought.
Right.
But I specifically bought those masks for this particular reason.
Okay.
They were
So who are these different personalities that you are?
The title of the piece here is called Nadie se conoce.
Okay.
In English, is Nobody Knows Each Other. The theme of this particular piece is about how society is governed by appearance. The fact that everybody's wearing a mask and nowadays pretend to be something that they're not.
Okay. Yeah, I can relate to that. I can relate to that, Vincent. What do we have here?
This is my wife. I don't have two of them, just one. Okay? But this, again, the same process.
It's really cool.
You know, it took me a whole day to do this particular photograph. It took me a month to compose the whole thing, but it took me a day to shoot this because I needed to shoot the chairs suspended in the air
Uh-huh.
I needed to, for her to be in a different way, to get to this point,
Okay.
you know. And then I composed the whole thing and tried to make it so there's no scene, like it just seemed like one particular shot.
Okay.
That's where I wanted to get. And the theme of this particular piece is called Ya no tienen asiento, which is now they don't have seats. Now the word asiento in Spanish means to sit, but also to reflect. And this particular piece is about prostitution. It means that these ladies are thinking with their bottoms. And
Why do they have chairs on their head?
well, that what I just said.
They're not thinking with their
They're thinking with their bottoms.
Right.
It's a prostitution type of piece. It's very subtle, but
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
I like that idea. I really like that idea. She's beautiful, your wife.
Thank you.
That's just such an interesting technique.
Yeah. I mean,
You know, because it looks like they're both together, really.
yeah.
You know that?
Yeah, I try to make it so that way it seems like one piece. That's the beautiful thing about the process that I'm using.
Okay.
You know, whether it's masking, cutting, pasting, I use everything.
How long have you been painting?
Yeah, for about 20 years.
20 years.
I-
Why do you paint? Why do you make art, Vincent?
Why do I make art?
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like breathing.
Breathing?
There is no choice.
You have to do it.
We have to do it.
That's what it is.
It's in the DNA.
Yeah.
If I don't do it, I go a little nuts.
A little
More
nuts.
than I am now.
Right.
There is no choice for us.
Right.
It doesn't mean about fame or anything. We just had to do it. There's no other reason.